bucket.
Cracking my bucket. Hey, Duff here. I'm making this 2 different videos, Cindy, just so you know. If you want to know how we got to this point, look at the prior video. We were at Dunkin' Donuts and I have the Pint, and I'm going to be trying to ride it home instead of here.
And still not being paid by Dunkin' Donuts. We just like Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. Right? Hold on. It doesn't look like it's on. Is this on? That's on. Test. No, it's not on. Oh, it is on. Oh, it is on. Okay. Bang, bang. All right. The screen did turn off.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I thought we lost the mic there. Yeah, just hold on. I got to set the wheel up. Why can't you breathe? All right. So we're setting the Pint up in Pacific mode this time. When I tried to do this last time, I was in Skyline. So we are. No, I'm going to ride up the path. All right. So that is the app is set. I'm going to start the GPS. So we're recording distance in the GPS. I have my coffee, and yeah, we're going to roll. All right, here we go. Pint range test number 2 is commencing. So I'm going to be heading up the pathway here on the left side of the road. And then I'll, at the traffic light, I'll either ride or walk across to the spot where I can hop on the sidewalk. And we'll see how far we can go. 10 miles would be great. It's funny, when I got my 8.4 mile ride, I thought that was pretty good, but there's been lots and lots of people that have gotten a lot more than that. So let's see what we come up with. My riding weight is probably in the low 190s. And I'm 6'3", so I generate a lot of wind drag. So I got here on my Gotway Nikola EUC, and I was probably averaging 23 to 25 miles an hour that entire ride. So the ride back, I'm going to be probably averaging half of that, if not less. So yeah, it's going to take a lot longer. That's fine. It's a nice day. Holding the selfie stick and drinking coffee while you're doing this, not the most ideal situation, but we'll make it work. And I really am not going to be trying to push speed at all. Hi, buddy. Watch out. Watch out, buddy. Got a dog right there. A dog with no leash and no human in sight. So for this test, the Pint came right off the charger. Came off the charger, threw it in the back of the truck, and hopped on it from there. So battery should be as full as it can be. This will be interesting to see how it does. If you know, riding in Pacific does make that much of a mode, or that much of a difference. I would find that surprising, but cool. So now that I'm done doing the testing of the KingSong 16X, you should see more one-wheel stuff. And I'm going to try to mix it up as best I can. I find it's rather difficult with my limited time that I have to ride to give equal saddle time to all the different PEVs I have. You know, I haven't hardly ridden my skateboards at all lately, and I do enjoy them as well. So I don't know. I need to come up with a PEV time management program. I think Marty has the right idea. The best program is to retire. That helps things out quite a bit. A little different tactic than I would if I was on one of my EUCs or the scooter, you know, where I just act like one of the vehicles. You know, I would get in the turn lane. This time we're going up the sidewalk here. I'm going to hit the crossing arrow and cross the crosswalk. All right, we have safely crossed Immokalee Road. In the bike lane here temporarily, up ahead, a couple hundred yards, is the sidewalk, which is the way I will be riding, hopefully all the way home, or at least until the sidewalk runs out. Getting a little bit of pushback. I was going a little faster there than I wanted to. After riding my Pint now for probably close to 50 miles and really enjoying having the more rounded profile tire, I think I'm definitely going to get the rounded profile tire for the XR as well. I'll more than likely go with the rounded Burris slick that's on Craft and Ride. I've had a couple people recommend that, so I believe I will be going that route in the not so distant future. All right, here we are on the sidewalk. Trying to keep my speed like 11, 12 miles an hour. We're about 2 miles into the ride so far. It is a little bit more peaceful riding on the sidewalk. You know, you don't have to worry about having cars driving by you at 65 miles an hour, you know, with 3 feet of clearance. The trade-off is the seams in the sidewalk, which at least in this portion of it don't feel too bad. I'm not feeling them really all that much on the board, so yeah, it's all good. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Freaking GoPro, man. I just spent the last 10 minutes trying to get the damn thing to turn on. I don't know if this is something that everybody has a problem with or just I have some flaky hardware. Basically, you press the button, wait, and eventually it'll turn back on. But it's very aggravating. I'll have to see if there's a firmware update for it or something. Let's see, right now we're at 4.15 miles. Once we get to 5 miles, I'll stop and do a battery check and see where we're at. Yes, I have you in my left hand instead of my right hand, switching off because of the environmentally friendlier paper cup. Starts to make your hand a little bit toasty after a while, so. My feet are numb, man. Oof. They are numb. Yeah, since I already went this trip the other direction on the EUC, my feet are they are tingling. So at the 5 mile mark, it'll feel good to step off and take a breather. Curb. I heard someone that just got a Pint was saying that that's the one thing that they're having an issue with is those transitions, you know, where you're hitting something at an angle. And I can relate to that because when I first started riding my one wheel, I had a lot of problems with that as well. I would tense up and I felt like I was on the board, on the edge of falling off the board. The only thing I can tell you is what happens is as you get more comfortable, you learn to just kind of relax and you just kind of let your ankles loose as you go over these uneven surfaces like this. And here, I'll show you, we have another one coming up here. And you'll see the board, it fishtails quite a bit, but you just kind of go with the flow, man. See? And going up the other side, whoa, yeah, see that? Yeah, that would freak me the hell out before, but that's you just gotta be ready for it and just be loose and ride it through. Just crossed the 5 mile mark. It's simple stop. Wow, that was one of my best ones ever. All right. See what we see here. Of course, the app is disconnected and we're reconnected. All right, 51%. 51%. And we're at 5 miles. I could at least get in the ballpark. We'll see. Let's see what happens. The other thing I have working in my favor is I am not going into the strong headwind as I was on the prior range test. I have a little bit of headwind, but nothing like it was before, so that's helping me as well. And lower speed. Cargo shorts are so awesome because they have a built-in trash can. I mean, I certainly can't do that in my my work pants. Wish I had a job where I could just wear cargo shorts every day. One thing I didn't mention about the stats of the ride, the temperature right now is probably right around 90 degrees, so it's on the warm side. Generally speaking, you're going to get better range out of your batteries when they're warmer, up to a point. So yeah, nice and toasty today. Another hot Florida day in September. When I tried this ride the first time, I was hitting pushback a lot. And so far on this attempt, I've only hit pushback twice. When I just first got onto a Mockley road, I hit pushback a couple times going faster than I wanted to, but other than that, no, I've been like 10 to 12 miles an hour pretty consistently the entire ride. Okay, just crossed 7 miles. I'm gonna do an official check at 8 because I got 8.4 miles before. We'll see how we're doing at 8 miles and see if we have a chance to do this or not. Hopefully we do. It's funny, back when I just started learning to ride EUCs, I remember I did my first long ride attempt on my Ninebot 1E Plus. I tried to basically do this, ride from Dunkin' Donuts back to the house, and I did not make it. I made it about 100 yards, probably, or not probably, well, actually I lied, it's probably about 500 yards ahead is where it totally died. And it was funny, along the way, I fell off the wheel, I think 3 times due to tilt back. It was very severe tilt back, so I remember it like it was yesterday. And I still do have, I have the E Plus back in the house. We had given it to Katie and Daniel, but now we have it back, and Cindy's actually given it like a military paint job, you know, for the EUC Army theme, so it should be cool. I'll be sure to show it here when she's done with it. And I look forward to riding it some more. You know, I have a theory of why the Pint has been pretty consistently exceeding the mileage ratings that Future Motion has posted for the board. I think because the wheel is also, there's various reasons, but I think because the board is shorter in length than the XR, that your feet are closer to the tire. And because your feet are closer to the tire, there's less power needed to balance you. The closer you are to the tire, the less leverage you're applying back and forth on the motor to balance you. Whereas an XR, you know, my feet might be out an extra, you know, 2-3 inches, which translates into more power to balance you. So I don't know. Just a random thought that just popped into my head. Almost 8 miles, so we're gonna stop and do a battery check very soon. Simple stop. Hey, I'm getting better at it. All right. Well, looking at the light there, it doesn't look awful. That looks like 25%. Okay, let's see. Ooh, all right. The app, I doubt that you can see it, but the app says 23% battery remaining. So now the app says we've gone 8.5 miles. So, and when I measured it before, I just used the app. So I've already exceeded what I did last time. According to my GPS, we've gone 8.14 miles. So there is a pretty significant discrepancy between what my GPS is reading and what the app is reading, but I'll be sure to include both numbers at the end. But either way, 23%, I might make it because I am just over 2 miles out of my house right now. So I think if I keep the pace nice and slow, that I can make it, which would be awesome. All right, so the sidewalk for this side of the road ends right here. It actually continues on the other side, but I'm not going to bother to cross over just to cross back again. I'm just going to ride the bike lane the rest of the way. Makes sense. And still keep it slow and steady. The other negative with the bike lane is it's not as wide as the sidewalk, so you can't carve as much either, so yeah. Maybe riding the sidewalk is not as terrible as I think it is, at least on a one wheel. I might make it. It's going to be close. I'm not gonna look at the app anymore. I'm just gonna keep riding and hope I get home. It'll just make me nervous if I see numbers below 10%, so. And I'm still able to ride my 10, 12 miles an hour. Not getting any tilt back or anything yet, so performing quite well. And we are now on the shitty spot with no bike lane, where you have to rely on the common sense of motorists to give you a little bit of space. Sometimes that is lacking. There you go, a nice Prius rider, or driver, very nice. Thank you for being so nice. Passed nice and slow, gave me a nice 15 feet of space. Great guy. All right, we are coming up on my street. I can feel the board slowing down. Doing about 10 miles an hour right now. I can feel the same thing in the XR. When I did the range test in the XR, you can just kind of feel when it's kind of on its last legs. It's on its last legs. So we're gonna see if we can limp into the driveway. Okay, we are on my street. Meaning I have less than a half a mile to go. Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. All right, I'm not gonna push you in any way. I'm just gonna try to stay as balanced as I can so you don't have to do much work. Just get me there. You can do it. I have one more mailbox to go. Come on. Come on, 50 yards. Go, go, go. Yes! Yes! The Pint made it. It made it from Dunkin' Donuts. That is awesome. Awesome. Simple stop. I'm becoming the simple stop master. Elsa and Sadie are very excited that I made it. Hello, girls. Hi, babies. Hello. Yep, so it's too hot out here. Yeah, it took an hour. Wow. Come on, Sadie, let's go. All right, you see I have a yellow battery. Let's see what the app says I actually have. Again, I don't know if this will show up on the camera. 1% remaining. Wow. Now, according to the app says that I did 10.8 miles. My GPS says 10.34 miles, so about a half-mile discrepancy. I would tend to think that the GPS is more accurate, but who knows? Either way, I crushed my first effort, man. Crushed it. Only did 8.4 miles according to the app last time, and this time over 10, well over 10. Good job, Pint. All right, so that was fun, and to be honest, I was pretty skeptical that I would make it, but I did by the skin of my teeth. We made it back home. So the Pint is officially a 10-mile wheel, or 10-mile board. I guess in those circumstances it is. Really cool. All right, so that's all I have for you for now. If you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing for more Pint and other PEV content, Tesla content, and whatever other content comes into my head. You never know. If you're going to subscribe, you might as well take a second and hit the notify bell right over there to be notified of new content. Be sure to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below regarding the performance of the Pint. What do you think of it? I thought it was great, and just reaffirmed why this is one of the best values in the PEV market, as far as I'm concerned, as far as bang for the buck. Great little device. So, hope the rest of your weekend is good, and go Eagles. Until next time, Duffman out. The app said I literally had 1% left.
No way.
Yep. 1%.